in these trenches. You know what I'm saying? We back out here, man. Week 2, year 2. You know what I'm saying? At the Texans. You did. So we finna go ahead and get this game kicked off, man. Got a little practice out the way, so we're gonna do this. Nah, we're gonna play. I'm gonna play my defense only. Yeah, play defense only, shout out. Oh, this a Monday. This a Monday. It's a prime time game too, so let's get to it, shout out. Y'all boys wanna come out there.
Yeah, JJ, well.
What? Yeah, buddy.
They might beat my dad, but my dad gonna win. Cause he got that boy Fournette. I was being on the Jaguars earlier.
Toting it with Fournette.
Yeah. I kept handing it off.
Out there balling, huh?
I didn't want to scramble it because I knew that quarterback was slow, so I kept handing it off. It's that old picture, right?
Oh yeah, that's from the AFC Championship game, I want to say.
Yep. He went to the championship game.
Yep. That was against the Patriots, I remember. So it was lit.
Antonio!
A-Beezy. Mr. A-Beezy out here. Prime time
hey everybody,
game.
it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way, at home, season opener, it almost feels like 2 losses. So it's a big fight to get yourselves ready to go to play the next week.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers a week ago for Johnson. 15 carries, 54 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to them early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Good play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Out of the gun, Watson. This is caught. It's close. And out across midfield down to the 45. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
That's what we're not doing.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Still's the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. He finds his man Johnson. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think...
Early on in the game, 1st quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Jags grab it. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do?
We are in the 1st quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. On 1st and 10, Watson. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. From the gun, he'll throw.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the 1st half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball in a passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this 1st quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Perkins. And he is not going to get the 1st down as he'll spot this at about the 28.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 18. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Jaguars go on offense. First down. Special teams did their job putting this offense back inside the 10. Now how can the defense respond? Well, now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Watson on 3rd down. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have...
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention. He deserves it. He got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you got a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
The Texans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Watson underneath for Johnson. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23.
Oh, this ain't no, it ain't no easy.
A punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
It ain't no easy.
The offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Yours on arcade. That's why you be toting it. I got this on hard.
Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Miles Jack came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Johnson. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. He finds his target Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Definitely caught that.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get up and do it.
I want an L.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdowns.
Oh, Liam. You don't want the ball, Daddy?
I'm not playing offense.
Second-half action, and this defense still pitching a shutout as we drop you back into the action. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Johnson. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. To throw is Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Let him run it back.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. That's
Told you
going to
ain't
go
no
in the books as a
arcade, bro. It's
55-yard punt.
Gotta put in a little bit more work.
It'll be Jack.
You did? Put in a little bit more work out here.
Second half action, and this defense still pitching a shutout as we drop you back into the
I need
action.
me a pick 6, though.
Yeah, right.
They begin the drive with Johnson.
Pick 6.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Johnson.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down. On 2nd down, Johnson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll run it with Johnson, and he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Right out with it.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Oh boy, he fielded it right on the goal line.
I see you, though. If it was on easy, you probably would have ran that bit back.
On the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. So well done there.
I see what you were trying to do, though. I was lit.
All right, this defense back out there with the lead and also with a shutout intact as they look to finish this off in the 4th quarter. Watson on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
That boy, hot garbage.
Throwing again is Watson. Safarian Jenkins has it. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let them bleed the game out.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Now, defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your...
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Back to throw, Watson. Open man is QT. Touchdown, Houston.
Still get one to play though.
Kiki QT. A good spot to be in for this defense. They'll head back out, protecting a big lead here in this fourth quarter of play. On first down, it's Watson, and Thomas has it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder what plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. It's complete. Stills. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Texan first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. From the red zone now, Watson, and complete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That throw good for 4. It's second down. To throw again on second down, Watson. Josh Allen in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
We've been around this league.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Texans cut into that lead. Great corner out there, not only able to catch it. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. In a division game, it's usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that did.